back to the garage, man. Getting ready to head out. We're going down to Curly's shop once again. Well, down to ASM. We're gonna be putting some more work in on Curly's hatch. I'm gonna go down there and help them put that Lexan glass in the car. So, and yes, we're taking the EP3. Wish me luck. I hope that thing don't give me no damn problems. Ugh. Always something new. Damn, bro. Holy shit. It looks a lot more presentable in the shop, you know what I'm saying? The freaking side skirts. Holy crap, that looks good. I'm stoked. What's going on, brother?
What's up, sir? Should look nice, huh?
Thanks. Just a, you know, there's flaws, but yeah. That's the only thing that sucks about doing a quick paint job, you know, it represents your work, but I think it looks good either way.
I think you made it very clear that it's race car.
Yeah.
Just one color, that's all we needed.
Yeah, it's more presentable, dude. It actually looks good on these wheels now for some reason. It didn't in my backyard. So what's going on? Did you get it running good or what?
Still fucking can't get the alternator to work.
Oh, really?
No.
All right, well, the car is running. He got his wiring all put back in. Now the only problem he's having is the alternator. It's not charging, so he has another alternator. Gonna swap it out really quick. It's the only other thing he could try. He's already checked all the wiring. He tried to just bypass the engine harness and just run a wire directly from the battery to the alternator, see if that works. So now we're gonna try a new one. Hopefully it works out. I'll fucking wake it up. Shit. Damn. Yeah, that looks good with that green and all the exposed hardware, rivets. So which one is this? Is this the darkest?
Yeah, dark is this 20%.
Careful, bro. You might blast the paint off. Yeah, that's sick. I wish I had these on khaki when khaki was all Lexan. That would look dope with tinted windows. So curious, somebody wanted tinted glass, let's just say just for the rear. Can they like mix and match?
Yeah,
kits?
People do dark tint in the rear and clear in the front doors, or like the lighter tint in the front doors.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can mix and match them.
Nice. Yeah, some places like California, I'd imagine. I don't know how many.
Everywhere that they allow, you know.
I don't know how many Civics with Lexan is going to be cruising the street in Cali, but.
A few of them out there.
Or something. Yeah, it's not me.
Shit, come right out and roll it up. Oh, okay. Okay, you messed up my whole clip here. It's supposed to have been smooth. Yeah. I'm playing. Nice. Now he's gonna get pulled over in Glendale. Bro, that looks so dope with this color, the tinted glass. Fuck.
Put a couple rivets on the bottom to hold it.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy how good this color came out though. For like, I don't know if you saw the video, we literally had like 10 cans of paint and just like and just mixing shit and like came out pretty sick. I'm happy to announce to you guys, I'm sure you've already noticed, but if you haven't, ASM Lexan is actually getting the Dbfam 10% off. So if you guys are looking for Lexan glass to shed some weight off of your race cars, make sure to check the link out in the description down below. Enter DeadBeatGarage, all one word, capitalized, and you'll receive 10% off not only their Lexan glass kits, but also their turbo manifolds. He's got over a dozen Honda and Acura chassis that he offers glass for. Just like the Lexan we installed on Curly's hatch tonight, he also has it in tinted, so you can mix and match. So if you want all your rear windows to be like a dark tint and you want your door windows to be either clear or a lighter tint, you can do that. Just go check out the website. Better quality, better price, better shipping rate. Your race car deserves it, man. All right, so we're back at the house. I got a call this morning from Curly, and unfortunately, we are not gonna be making it to IFO. Well, the car's not gonna be making it to IFO. He got the hatch back on the dyno. He was doing some pulls, making some progress. He got up to 320 horsepower. I forget what he said the torque was, but he was moving up, bro. But then he noticed that they lost oil pressure. Well, they lost VTEC. Checked oil pressure, and yeah, oil pressure was down. So put the car up on the lift, drained the oil, and realized that they found a lot of bearing material inside of the oil. So yeah, unfortunately the car actually shattered an oil pump. Like, this was before painting it, before all of this, before we even brought the car to the channel. It had shattered an oil pump, and he put a brand new oil pump on there. He explained to me that when this happened, he went through and he checked the bearings. He checked all the rod bearings, and he checked the 2 outer main bearings. He did not check the 3 that are in the center that have the girdle on it, you know what I mean? In which he probably should have, because that's where he would have more than likely found a problem. But he skimmed over the bearings and everything looked good, so they threw a new oil pump in there and sent it, but unfortunately everything wasn't good. There was a lot of bearing material in the oil, which obviously is the reason why he is losing oil pressure. But I think I think, fingers crossed, that they caught it in time. Hopefully it didn't cause too much damage to, you know, the crank and such. So, but no worries. This is still not the last that we're gonna be seeing of Curly's EK. They're talking about this week, they're gonna be tearing the engine out and then actually going over it there in-house. They're gonna just go through the whole entire thing. If you guys don't know, this is an engine that Curly has had around for a while. It's the same engine that was in his EG like a year ago. Curly and Billy over at ASM, they're gonna be tearing the engine down and going over it from top to bottom, making sure everything is good and making sure that thing comes back bigger and better, bro. So I'll most certainly keep you guys up to date on that. I actually might be heading out there to go and give them a hand with it, so you guys will see. Anyhow, now I need to figure out what to get myself into today. Had to rob Braven's 4-door for his battery. So I've been thinking about something that I wanted to bring up to you guys and see what your guys' opinions are. We just hit 60,000 subscribers, so we are growing. From the start of things, I could have never imagined actually getting this far in YouTube. I never thought it would actually turn into what it has, like my day job. This is what I do every day. This is the only job I have now, is doing YouTube. God, this interior is so freaking clean. I just realized this thing doesn't have a radio in it. I probably could have did the MaxPeedingRods radio in this. What's up with you, Toby? What's going on, buddy? What's going on, bud? I love you. Oh, the puppers. Yeah, like I was saying, yes, we are growing. So we finally hit 60K, and I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate 60K, but I want to say I feel like we should be further along than that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound arrogant when saying that. Like, I genuinely feel like with as much time and energy that I put into this channel that we should be further along than that. And I'm starting to think, actually, I've been thinking this for quite some time, and I don't even like saying it, bro. I don't even like thinking about it, but I think the name of the channel is holding it back, if I'm being honest with you guys. Be honest with yourself and think about it. If this channel was like from the very beginning, if it was named like Father and Son Garage or something, like, I'm not going to change the name to that, but I feel like it probably would be up around 120,000 subscribers right now. You know what I'm saying? Not only do I feel like a lot of people kind of judge off of the name, just the fact that it says Deadbeat, and just immediately form an opinion and say, no, that's not something I want to watch, and they move on. But I also think it has a lot to do with YouTube's algorithm. I don't think YouTube likes the name or likes promoting the name, or, you know, like whenever a video is doing well, like back to my example, if my video was doing really well named DeadBeatGarage versus that same exact video on a channel named Father and Son Garage, I feel like the Father and Son Garage YouTube would promote even more so because it gets along with their algorithm. You know, I don't know, man. Go ahead and close this up since we're gonna be in the backyard today. Anyhow, back to my point, man. I'm just afraid that the name of the channel is kind of prohibiting it from the growth that it is capable of, from the potential of the Dbfam growing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to change or get away from the whole Deadbeats or Deadbeat Garage thing, but I am contemplating on changing the channel name to either DB Garage or DBG. Giving you guys a little bit of a backstory on where Deadbeats even came from. Years and years ago, I used to be into graffiti. If you didn't, I know a lot of you guys probably already know that because I have told this story before on the channel. Now, years ago, I used to be into graffiti. I was a tagger. And I'm talking years ago, bro. Like, I was like from the age of like 13 to, you know, slowed down tremendously when I had kids. So when I had kids, I had my oldest daughter when I was like 15, 16 years old. It slowed down quite a bit, but it was still a part of my life until I want to say I was probably like 19 or so. But anyhow, guys, I came up with the name Deadbeats DBK. It was Delinquent Behavior Crew. So I came up with that in 1999, bro. Actually 98. It was like 98, 99 when I came up with the name. But one thing that I'll say about graffiti, whenever the letters, like for instance, our crew name was Delinquent Behavior, and then crew, in which we spelled with a K, because whenever you misspell things in graffiti, that makes you cool. Anyhow, it was DBK, Delinquent Behavior Crew. But it also, that was basically an acronym. So with the acronym, we would use that for multiple different words. You know what I'm saying? The crew was DBK, so it would be Delinquent Behavior or Deadbeats. Or way back then, I had a friend named Tyson who actually used to, you know, he would tag up his name and he had put dark brown criminal for DBK, you know? So basically, it gives you more wordplay, more, it doesn't limit you to just writing deadbeats. You know, you can change it up. Dropping bombs, drink beer, don't bitch. Like, there were so many of them that we used to write, in which I think I can kind of use that same principle here with DBG, and with like making merch and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can make a dead broke shirt, you know, with, cause you guys all know we blow all of our damn money on freaking race car parts. Now, another thing that I would like to clarify is the whole deadbeats thing, what it means to me. Like, if you look up the definition of deadbeats, it's not necessarily your baby daddy who bailed out on you and don't help you take care of your kids, or baby mama, vice versa. A deadbeat, by definition, is somebody who on a regular basis avoids taking care of their responsibilities, okay? So in that sense, the way that I take it is like, screw bills, buy race car parts. You know what I'm saying? Or you really ought to put a new set of tires on your daily driver, but why do that whenever I can order some PTFE lines so I can run E85 on my Honda Civic, you know? Like, things like that, bro. Like, I've never tried to promote the lack of being a father and or mother to a child, you know? And the thing is, I feel like a lot of people take it that way, and I think that that really does limit us quite a bit from the growth that the channel could potentially be getting. So put it down in the comments down below what you guys think, how you guys are feeling about it. I don't want I really don't want to abandon what it is we have built. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to abandon that. It's always going to be DeadBeatGarage. It's always going to be Dbfam. But I think the name of the channel itself could be changed, and then we could also take advantage of the whole acronym thing as far as making merch and stuff, you know? I also think that that might limit a lot of you guys who don't have a, you know, who don't have a problem with the name of the channel, but don't necessarily want to walk around with deadbeats across your chest. You know what I'm saying? In which I understand. I have actually come in contact with a few people like that here locally who, you know, like, don't want to wear something like this in front of their mother or something like that. So I just don't want to be limited. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to limit us. Or I think this year, per year, I want to say I have been averaging about 10,000 subscribers per year. Come the end of this year, I would really like to see 100K. I don't want to go this entire year and just build up to 70K. Let's get up to 100K. And I think that this is going to be a really big step in the right direction. And it's been a very big decision that's been weighing on my brain, you know? But anyhow, guys, like I said, please throw it in the comments down below. I most certainly value your guys' opinions, of course, because we are just one big freaking family here. You know what I'm saying? Without you guys, DeadBeatGarage wouldn't even exist. So anyhow, you guys seen I was loading up the CRV into the spray booth. I think it's now my turn to take over this thing. We purchased this thing quite some time ago. It's been a few months now. Braven put the engine in it on his channel. Braven has done a few things. He cleaned up the interior quite a bit, got this dash all put back together. He also installed this push button start. Now I'm going to basically pick up where he left off, and we need to continue getting this thing cleaned up. I want to clean up the paint. We need to make a junkyard run because we need this door handle right here because that thing is broken. Need a window. Also need this trim piece right here for the top of the door. I need to go over it really quick and see if there's anything else that we need, like little lights or interior pieces or whatever. I want this thing to be as complete as possible. And then I'm honestly thinking about making some adjustments to the suspension. Another thing Bravus has done was installed a set of MaxPeedingRods coilovers on this. Huge shout out to MaxPeedingRods. Graciously took care of us on a set of coilovers for the CRV. Now this is an all-wheel drive model, as most of you guys I'm sure already know, but I'm thinking about doing something with these coilovers kind of the same as what we did with the van. If you guys remember what we did with the Odyssey. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna pick back up on this in the next video. I'll see you then. Peace.